Back again. Joining me here is Riccardo Bergamin of Acus, and one of the challenges in composite manufacturing is that molds are often expensive and built for just one part. So that's where Acus comes in. They are tackling this problem with adaptive, reusable molds designed to reduce waste, lead time, and cost in composite production. So Riccardo, thanks for joining me on the podcast here.
It's a pleasure for me.
Absolutely. So before we get started, you were talking, you've had some good meetings so far at the show.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's always a great expo for composite industry, and it's a place to be.
Yeah. So you were here last year, but not as an exhibitor, right?
No.
Yeah. So
first time for us.
Yeah. So this year you're the Startup Booster.
Yeah.
Startup Booster Village.
Yeah. We are. Because we are the 20 finalists of the competition.
Yeah. Good luck tonight.
Yeah. Thank you. Fortunately, I was the first yesterday to present. So.
Oh, how did that go?
Oh, very, very good. Very good. Yeah.
Okay. You feel very confident about tonight?
Let's see.
I think I was reading about your technology. I mean, these reusable molds. It's really interesting. So this is a hybrid, adaptive, additive system. Explain to us. And I'm going to pull up the website while you're talking.
Yeah. Basically, working in this industry from many years, we saw that the approach was. Very wasteful. It was a pity because when we talk about wastage, we are not only talking about things that is difficult to reuse, but we are talking about money.
Yeah.
And we understood that it was the most important things to talk about because when you talk about sustainability, if something is not sustainable from an economical point of view, people are not interested in.
Right.
So. That's why we developed this system that we patented. It's a hybrid system between 3D printing and adaptive tooling. Adaptive tooling are very interesting, but they have a lot of limitation on the geometry and in the usage because it's difficult to put in the autoclave, difficult to put in the oven, and it's very expensive infrastructure. 3D printing was promising technology, but today there's a lack of performance for the composite industry. So it's very exciting to see how it is digital, how you can produce in hours, something that sometimes requires weeks. And we understood that the mix of these technologies, like composites, when you put two different technologies and you obtain a new one with incredible properties, would be the solution.
Yeah.
So we use this approach to obtain
taking the best of
best of both.
Yeah. So that is interesting. Explain the process, if you would.
Yeah. We start from the CAD file, and with our algorithm, we can obtain all the information we need to produce the part. Once we get this information, we adapt with a linear axis system, the pin of the pin metric structure. This is a reusable structure and is separate by the automation. So we can multiply this structure without multiply the investment of the automation. Once we have this pin in the right position, controlled by the CNC automation, we 3D print a thermoset paste. So it is not a thermoplastic, it's a thermoset.
Thermoset, okay.
So more familiar for the composite industry is an epoxy paste. Very good to machine, very good to, is a solvent resistant material and have a good performance at a high temperature. And it means we have this final surface that we machine to obtain the right geometry, the right finishing. And we have this surface that is only the 10% of the traditional weight. So we drop down the material wastage by the 80%, 90%, almost 90%. And we can remove the surface and use again the structure. So this idea of circularity is designed by the very first moment, the concept of the product.
And the cost reduction is you're talking about the cost of tooling.
Yeah,
can be
it's
very
very
expensive.
important, no?
Yeah.
Because when we are talking about prototypes, and as I said yesterday, prototypes are not only the one pieces, no, the unique pieces. We are talking about pre-series, we are talking about small series, and they are almost everywhere.
Yeah.
And you have to start. It's when when your idea come to life.
Yeah.
It's a prototype.
Right.
And where the iteration comes. So you need something that has to be flexible, that has to be cheap, but not cheap because the properties are weaker,
Yeah.
but cheap because it's more affordable.
Sure.
And that's why cost comes in our mind. With this idea, we reduce the material, reducing the cost. We are around 30 to 40% when we talk about plugs and patterns, and when we talk molds, we are around 20% cheaper than a standard method to produce it. So it's a good win for our customer.
What is your target industry right now? Is it aerospace? Is it
aerospace
construction?
is a good opportunity for us,
Okay.
for sure. Aviation especially.
Yeah.
But aerospace too, because we are more oriented to big structures.
Yeah.
So where the material consumption is high, and you always want performance. But the automotive is our comfort zone too. So we work a lot with motorsports and the automotive, where you have to validate the design and the structures, and is comfort zone too. Marine is one of our passion, so we are open to this free industry.
Okay. I can see. I spent a lot of time in the marine market, so I can definitely see.
The customization is
absolutely.
the base. Even their molds are important.
Yes, absolutely, very important, and expensive when it's time to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, and your Innovation Award finalist. I'm sorry, Startup Booster finalist tonight, and congratulations on that.
Thank
and
you.
I wish you the best of success. I want to mention the website. Acuscomposites.com, and then we have it streaming down at the bottom. So I'd love for our listeners. Do you have any other team members here besides yourself?
Yeah, my co-founder Sebastiano is here at the moment at the Startup Village. So if you want to come to visit us, so you're welcome.
Okay, go check him out over at the Startup Booster Village. Riccardo, thank you for stopping by.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, great to talk with you.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Yep.